The sheer volume and complexity of all the information online can just overwhelm people.
Progress made to knock down a brush fire in Riverside. The latest coming up after traffic. It's 3:35.
Traffic and weather together every 10 minutes on the 5-6 East Fondo.
Got an injury crash on the 134 westbound coming up on Buena Vista. Multi-car crash, two right lanes, and the backup on that westbound side starting right at the 5. Also, that crash on the 405 north past Mulholland confirmed by one of our tipsters. Looks like it's got one car that is still there in the first lane from the left, so delays there. Let's check the Santa Monica Freeway with Brian. 10 jam cam.
10 eastbound now, right before Vermont. I'm just going to detail the speed. We have a two-car crash. Everything's on the right shoulder of the collector road, so that's that road off to the right. Still a tough drive. If you're on the main line of collector, starting back in Santa Monica, pretty much a crawl at this point as you make your way through the 110 out to the East LA interchange. Problem in Sherman Oaks on the 101. Here's Desmond.
Sounds like something's burning on the other side of the freeway. This is kind of right around the 101 in Woodland on the north side of the freeway. So it's going to be more of a distraction than anything coming away from the 134. Kind of tough going through the 405 to Balboa and then pretty nice west of there. Eastbound, it's just going to be slow in pockets. So it could be worse out of Calabasas. Headed towards Studio City, Denise.
On the 60 westbound right at Nogales, we've got a new wreck reported. Westbound side doesn't look bad. Eastbound side also looks pretty good right now. And then on the 101 southbound side at Mission Road, we had a problem with a stalled car. Reported in a couple of the lanes. So let's go with second lane from the left. Next report at 3:45. I'm Denise Fondo with more traffic reports more often. KNX 1070 News Radio.
A little warmer today, more 60s, more mid-60s, some upper 60s out there. Warmer still tomorrow, 70s and sunshine for tomorrow and Saturday. And then we change again for Sunday. Cooler clouds, maybe rain. 5-day forecast, 3:45. 65 downtown, 65 in Fullerton, and 64 degrees now in Riverside.
It's 3:37. Firefighters in Riverside are working to slow down a stubborn fire burning through thick brush and vegetation along the Santa Ana River bottom. They're making progress as mandatory evacuation orders for Parkcliffe Court and Old Ranch Road are now lifted. The roughly 70-acre fire is now 20% contained. Riverside City Fire Captain Brian Gazzetti tells KNX recent Santa Ana winds have dried out the vegetation, causing a fire like this to spread.
There hasn't been any rainfall lately, and so a lot of the vegetation here is dry. And it's also seasonal vegetation that died last season. So even the little bit of recent rain that we get, it doesn't help it if it gets dried out with the rain or the recent winds. So we're experiencing dense vegetation, very dry conditions right now.
Water dropping aircraft on scene helping. Firefighters from Orange County were also called to help.
It's been more than a year since the Woolsey fire devastated more than half of the Santa Monica Mountains. Now comes word of yet another victim.
A majestic tree with sprawling branches, known by many as the witness tree, has been given more than a year to show some life, but it simply hasn't. Later this month, it will be cut down. Plant ecologist and arborist John Tisler of the Santa Monica Mountains National Recreation Area says it's been part of Paramount Ranch in Agora Hills for more than a century.
It's a sad thing because many of these very large, older trees, we've been losing them over the years. This tree was still alive and really a very healthy and thriving specimen before the fire, and that makes it sad to lose it.
The witness tree's age will be determined after it's cut down later this month. Its wood will be used for such things as hitching posts, signs, and benches for Paramount Ranch's planned western town. Chris Sedens, KNX 1070 News Radio.
SoCal Edison taking a major step to prepare for the upcoming brush fire season, buying 2 high-tech helicopters to assist in maintenance and patrol of the power lines over a wide area of the state.
The addition of 2 Bell 429 helicopters to replace older machines is essential. They have heavy lift capability that can get maintenance crews up to the top of towers carrying power lines and bring 2,200-pound replacement poles to areas where vehicles can't get to. David Guerrero is the principal manager of aircraft ops for SoCal Edison. He says the 429's range of 475 miles and speed of 175 miles an hour are needed given the breadth of SCE's territory.
It's 55,000 square miles, and some of our transmission lines stretch into other states, Arizona and Nevada. So it's got to have legs.
Guerrero says the cost isn't cheap, $15 million for the pair of helicopters, but they expect to keep them in service until the year 2038. In downtown L.A., Pete Demetrio, KNX 1070 News Radio.
Iowa Democrats still don't know for certain who won their caucuses. It might not happen until after the New Hampshire primary.
Iowa prides itself in being first, but the New Hampshire primary is next Tuesday, and the chair of the Democratic National Committee, Tom Perez, is calling on the officials in Iowa to conduct a canvass of the vote, and that could take quite a while.
So it might be New Hampshire that finally gives the candidates an idea of where they actually stand with the voters. The press knows this has been a disaster, not just for Iowa, but for the whole party. Even the president makes fun of it, wonders how Democrats can run health care if they can't run a caucus. And Perez himself saying, when it comes to Iowa, enough is enough. Dick Hilton, KNX 1070 News Radio.
Yeah, nobody knows. You always wait for race calls from places like the AP. Well, they've sent notice that they're unable to declare a winner at this point. 97% of precincts reporting Pete Buttigieg leads Bernie Sanders in Iowa by 3 delegates out of more than 2,000, or 0.14 percentage points.
Another sick alert to talk about when we check the roads again at 345. It's on the 134 in Burbank. It's 341. Don't worry about driving on busy roads and in crazy traffic ever again. Why? You've got Sweet James on your side. Get help from the best. Sweet James is a real person and stands behind his name representing integrity, trust, and commitment to you. The people's attorney, Sweet James, 800-500-5200 or sweetjames.com.
The Drinkworks Home Bar is the perfect bartender for your award show watching. With over 2 dozen cocktails at the push of a button, the Best Host Award goes to you. Visit drinkworks.com for purchase info and local retailers. Please enjoy responsibly.
Valentine's gift and go on sale this Friday, 10 a.m. at Ticketmaster. James Taylor. Very special guest, Jackson Brown. A Beaver production.
Good customer service. I want more of it in 2020 because Pacific Coast Termites, they spoiled me. This is Vicki Moore. I used Pacific Coast Termite to get rid of the termites at my home and in my garage. I put it off, but when I finally made the call to Pacific Coast Termite, things got easy. First of all, they send a uniformed technician to your home, your apartment building, or your business to do a free, thorough inspection. They answer your questions, and then you decide. In my experience, and those of the customers I've talked to, Pacific Coast Termite just makes you feel confident that the job will be done right. Pacific Coast Termite offers an innovative treatment using orange oil and Altracet. They guarantee the work for 2 years, and they are rated A by the BBB. And with Pacific Coast Termite, you stay home during the treatment. You don't have to pack up the kids or the pets, or if you have a business, you don't have to close. There's no move out and no old-fashioned tent over your place. So do what I did. Call Pacific Coast Termite at 800-PACIFIC or visit them online at pacificcoasttermite.com.
Restrictions apply.
From CBS All Access comes the new original series, Interrogation.
Did you kill your mother?
No, I didn't. Based on real case files. Talk to me.
I tried to save her.
Watch the episodes in any order to follow the evidence.
For 20 years, Fisher has been locked up. Nothing he didn't do.
Eric Fisher is exactly where he belongs.
Who will you believe? Tell me the truth. Interrogation. Now streaming only on CBS All Access.
In general, I'm a win-win guy. When I have to spend hours searching for the right part, it's lose-lose. Time lost for me and lost time for my crew. That's why I order from Grainger. With product experts that have the answers to my toughest questions, an easy-to-use website to help me find the right product quickly, I can rely on Grainger to make getting supplies for my business as simple and seamless as possible. When it comes to getting things done, it's a win-win when Grainger's got your back. Call clickgrainger.com or stop by to see for yourself. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hi, it's Fran Drescher with a public service announcement. Every year, millions of couples experience the unthinkable, a visit from the parents that never ends. The parents move in and spread like a virus, erasing TV shows because they can't figure out the remote. The cure? Indebted, the show that makes parental invasion hilarious. And what?
Fran Drescher stars in the premiere of Indebted on NBC.
Southern California's only 24-hour local news and traffic station, KNX 1070 News Radio. Depend on us.
I'm Mike Simpson.
And I'm Karen Adams. Coming up,
I really don't feel like this was a failed effort at all. I feel like we accomplished a lot.
An effort to recall LA Mayor Eric Garcetti gets nowhere near enough signatures to make it onto the ballot. I'm Claudia Pesquito with more.
Another 737 MAX software flaw won't block the runway for the MAX's return. I'm Bloomberg's Joan Doniger. That story coming up in 5 minutes.
A second child quarantined in Riverside County for possible exposure to the coronavirus. They've been hospitalized.
3:45 now. Traffic and weather together every 10 minutes on the 5. Sponsored by Data Brothers. Here's Denise Fondo.
Got a signal alert for that crash on the 134 in Burbank. This is before Buena Vista. Multi-car crash in the right lane, and that traffic backup is now from about San Fernando Road as you head west out of Glendale and into the Burbank area. On the 101 northbound just before 4th, we've got a 2-car crash and a light pole down. So it looks like we've got a lane block there. Let's check in with a problem in Rosemead. Brian Douglas, 10 Jam Cam.
10 eastbound, right from Rosemead Boulevard. We got a stalled bus, and this will be in the left lane of your Metro Express lanes here. So it is adding to some slowing as you make your way from Atlantic Boulevard. Once you're past that, just a little bit of a break. Starting at the 605, the 10 east, extra heavy through West Covina out to about Barranca. Let's have a look at the 210, making your way out of Pasadena with Desmond.
Definitely getting crowded over this way. Eastbound 210 filling in now from Rosemead, getting slower by the minute to Azusa. All lanes are open. Huntington Drive's actually pretty busy through Duarte and not a very good alternate. It heads up westbound 210 at Myrtle Avenue. There's a bumper in the middle lanes you have to dodge, Denise.
Stater Brothers Markets is proud to partner with Redlands Foothill Groves to bring you locally grown, super sweet and juicy navel oranges. Pick up a 4-pound bag today for just $1.99. Stater Brothers Markets, keeping it local. Next report, 3:55. I'm Denise Fondo with more traffic reports more often. KNX 1070 News Radio.
Lots of sunshine and temperatures. Lower 60s along the coast, upper 60s for LA and Orange County Metro, 67 for the high desert, lower 50s up in the mountains, and upper 60s for the valleys in the Inland Empire. Sunshine continues through the start of our weekend and a gradual warming trend. We could even see some lower 70s out there. By Saturday, we are tracking some changes into Sunday. A cold area of low pressure will drop into Southern California Sunday night into early Monday morning, bring us the potential for rain showers, mountain snow, and very dusty conditions up in the mountains and the high desert communities. With Southern California's most accurate and dependable forecast, I'm CBS 2's Alex Piston for KNX 1070 News Radio.
And your exigent temps are 66 degrees in downtown LA, 62 in Huntington Beach, and 65 in Ontario.
It's 3:47. The mayor of San Bernardino is under investigation after 2 women accused him of sexual harassment. Both women say they resigned to end what they call a barrage of sexually charged comments and threats to their jobs. From Mayor Juan Valdivia.
Over the last 4 months, Mayor Valdivia harassed and mistreated me repeatedly. He would talk about his sexual escapades and desires in front of me and others.
The women say he often demanded they accompany him on business trips. The mayor has released a statement calling the allegations politically driven and false.
LA Mayor Eric Garcetti says it's time to step up the pace in confronting the homelessness crisis.
The mayor counted milestones already reached, including the opening of the second HHH project, which is the first supportive housing development funded by the $1.2 billion Department of Tucson, along with other groundbreaking.
There's a massive, beginning of a massive ramp-up with 50 supportive housing projects that are expected to open or break ground in 2020.
He said they're also on track to put up 26 shelters by July and discuss the
we need to see what the land was, because it is some map of surplus property, not just for the city of LA, but the county of LA as well. They looked at dollars to allocate to us, and we kind of, I think they wanted to match some of those dollars, and I think we can match some of those money.
The mayor, however, did not give a bad testimony of what we might expect in downtown LA. Margaret Carrero, KNX 1070 News Radio. An effort to recall LA Mayor Eric Garcetti comes to an end after organizers failed to gather anywhere near enough signatures to get the issue on the ballot.
They needed well over 300,000 signatures to qualify. Organizers say they got about 50,000. More than 45,000 of them were online signatures, which are not recognized by the city.
I mean, I really don't feel like this was a failed effort at all. I feel like we accomplished a lot.
Alexander Davis launched the effort to take Garcetti out of office over his handling of the homelessness crisis.
We immediately turned it into an awareness campaign once we realized how difficult it was.
There is going to be one more person housed because of a recall.
The city encouraged recall supporters to join the fight against homelessness. Davis says she's saying,
and I want to be the first one to step up and say, I'll sit down with you and I want to talk to you about solutions. I want to show that I'm bigger than partisan politics.
Only one LA mayor has been recalled, Frank Shaw, in 1938. Claudia Pescuta, KNX 1070 News Radio.
3:50. Let's check your money. Here's Joan Donovan.
Mike and Karen, Boeing shares took wing. They rose 3% on word from the head of the Federal Aviation Administration that a recertification flight for the 737 MAX is 2 weeks away. That overshadowed Boeing's confirmation it has found another software flaw involving an indicator light. It says it's fixing it. Pro wrestling wouldn't exist without its fans. Last year, WWE fans were a little less engaged. Shares of World Wrestling Entertainment dropped around 13%. The company said its live event ticket sales were down last year. Revenue from WWE Network subscriptions also fell, and merchandise sales declined as well. Viacom CBS apparently doesn't want to be left out of the rush to stream. CNBC reports the company is planning to launch a streaming service that will blend CBS All Access with Paramount Films and Viacom channels. On Wall Street, we saw more closing records with the Dow up 89 to 29,380, the Nasdaq 63 to 95.72, the S&P 11 to 33.46. We check your money at 20 and 50 after each hour. I'm Bloomberg's Joan Doniger from the HMS Capital Money 1070 News Radio.
A school in Alhambra wins the LA County Academic Decathlon. More in 90 seconds is 350.
Remember when the news used to be the news? You know, a report on what happened. Without someone spending the next hour telling you what you want to think about it. News without the noise. That's the way we've always done it at KNA. KNA 1070 News Radio. Depend on us.
A message from Tom Steyer.
No child should have to worry about finding good food in school. So when my wife Kat and I learned California public school children couldn't get fresh produce in the cafeteria, we dispatched. We partnered with local farmers, school teachers, and nonprofits. That program